Top 10 Best Movies on Netflix. Planning your next movie night is easy with a Netflix subscription. The collection of new and classic movies available to subscribers has something for everyone. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel, Netflix Tops, where we tell you all about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of the video, because in today's video, we are going to list them the top 10 best movies on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10. Written and directed by Antonio Campos, The Devil All the Time, is American Gothic at its most perverse. Based on the novel of the same name by Donald Ray Pollock, who also serves as the film's narrator, it is a 2020 American crime drama film. Set in rural southern Ohio and West Virginia, the movie follows a cast of compelling and bizarre characters from the end of World War II to the 1960s. There's Willard Russell, tormented veteran of the carnage of the South Pacific, who can't save his beautiful wife, Charlotte, from an agonizing death. There's Carl and Sandy Henderson, a husband and wife team of serial killers who troll America's highways searching for suitable models to photograph and exterminate. There's the spider-handling preacher Roy and his crippled virtuoso guitar-playing sidekick, Theodore, running from the law. And caught in the middle of all this is Arvin Eugene Russell, Willard and Charlotte's orphan son, who grows up to be a good but also violent man in his own right. Number 9. A 2018 American surrealist black comedy film, Sorry to Bother You, is written and directed by Boots Riley in his directorial debut. With a rating of 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, the film's socio-political subtext is a bold indictment of capitalism, consumerism, and cultural appropriation. In the movie, telemarketer Cassius Green discovers an alluring method towards success. However, owing to his greed, he ends up fading away from his family and friends. However, Cassius's conscience arises anew as he finds himself in the midst of his boss's bizarre world of condescending bigoted decadence and his sinister plans to create the perfect subservient workforce with Cassius's help. Number 8. Directed and produced by the Coen brothers, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is a 2018 American Western anthology film. The National Board of Review named it as one of the top 10 best films of 2018. The film earned 3 nominations at the 91st Academy Awards: Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Costume Design, and Best Original Song. It is an anthology containing 6 short films, all occurring in the 19th century post-Civil War America during the settling of the Old West, which include violence in the Old West, following a singing gunslinger, a bank robber, a traveling impresario, an elderly prospector, a wagon train, and a perverse pair of bounty hunters. Number 7. Based on the 1966 novel of the same name by Thomas P. Cullinan, The Gilded Age is a 2017 American Southern Gothic film, written and directed by Sofia Coppola. It is the second film adaptation of Cullinan's novel, following Don Siegel's 1971 film of the same name, and has earned a score of 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. 3 years into the American Civil War, in 1864, the dilapidated mansions of Miss Martha Farnsworth Seminary for Young Ladies is still running, occupied by the matriarch, a teacher, and 5 students in Spanish Moss Strait, Virginia. However, when a young student stumbles upon Corporal John McBurney, a wounded Union deserter on the verge of death, the already frail balance of things will be disrupted, little by little, as the unwelcome guest arouses an uneasy sexual excitation among the women of the secluded boarding school. It is not before long that they will find themselves competing for the alluring man's favor. Undoubtedly, this handsome devil is a manipulator nonetheless. Will the ladies stay forever begilded by his charm? Watch this amazing movie to find out. Number 6. A 2022 South Korean period adventure film titled The Pirates: The Last Royal Treasure is directed by Kim Jong-hoon and starring Kang Han-yeol and Han Hoi-jo. The movie has gone on to become the first Korean film to record 1 million viewers for the year of 2022 after its release on January 26th. It is a spiritual sequel of the 2014 film The Pirates. The film is about adventures of pirates who gather in the sea and search for the royal treasures that have disappeared without a trace. In the movie, a gusty crew of Joseon pirates and bandits battle stormy waters, puzzling clues, and militant rivals in search of royal gold lost at sea. Number 5. Based on the 2014 South Korean film A Hard Day by Kim Song-hong, Restless is a 2022 French action drama film directed by Regis Blondeau. The story revolves around a lieutenant whose life is turned upside down when he chooses to hide evidence. However, after going to extremes to cover up an accident, his life spirals out of control when he starts receiving threats from a mysterious witness. Overall, as a directorial debut, this film is a decent, easy watch. Although the film doesn't offer anything new regarding the storyline, as it's all something we've seen before, there is comfort in this, so if you're looking for one of the best action films, Restless is one of them. Number 4. Centered on the fictionalized firefighter who becomes a liquidator during the Chernobyl disaster, Chernobyl Abyss, also titled Chernobyl 1986, is a 2021 Russian disaster film directed by and starring Danilia Kozlovsky. Chernobyl the Abyss is the first major Russian feature film about the aftermath of the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power station. The unlikely hero of the film, Alexei, a fireman at the power station. He is accompanied by Valerie, an engineer, and Boris, a military diver, on a perilous mission to drain water from the reservoir under the burning reactor. They have no time for a proper planning. The waters in the flooded corridors they will have to traverse is getting hotter by the hour as the molten reactor core seeps ever closer. Prepared to sacrifice their own lives in order to prevent an even greater catastrophe, the 3 men descend into the depths of the reactor building. Number 3. A 2020 Netflix original documentary film titled My Octopus Teacher is directed by Pippa Ehrlich and James Reed, which documents a year spent by filmmaker Craig Foster forging a relationship with a wild common octopus in a South Africa kelp forest. At the 93rd Academy Awards, it won the award for Best Documentary Feature. After years of swimming every day in the freezing ocean at the tip of Africa, Craig Foster meets an unlikely teacher, a young octopus who displays remarkable curiosity. Visiting her den and tracking her movements for months on end, he eventually wins the animal's trust, and they develop a never-before-seen bond between human and wild animal. Number 2. Directed by Sean Baker, The Florida Project is a 2017 American coming-of-age drama film. It was chosen by both the National Board of Review and the American Film Institute as one of the top 10 films of the year and has earned a score of 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. In the movie, Mooney, a 6-year-old girl, lives with her mother and spends the summer pranking and stealing from tourists, while her mother struggles to make ends meet. Over the course of the summer, Haley systemically begins to alienate one by one the people who are her unofficial support by responding with that disrespect to anything she feels is against her. As such, Haley begins to take more and more extreme measures to maintain the life she leads with Mooney. Number 1. Stranger Things alum Natalia Dyer stars in writer-director Karen Main's Yes, God, Yes, a coming-of-age take on religious repression and burgeoning sexuality. It is a 2019 American comedy drama film with a score of 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. In the movie, Alice and her friend Laura decide to attend their Catholic school's annual Kirkos retreat. On their pilgrimage, Alice inadvertently enters into a promiscuous AOL chat when she tries to look up a particular sex act. This puts into place a daisy chain of rumors among Alice's peers, with Alice's genuine innocence and curiosity put uncomfortably in the middle. Based on her 2017 short film of the same name, Main's Yes, God, Yes is a nuanced and mature story of one teenager trying to wade her way through a stigma of sex, featuring a powerful lead performance from Dyer. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.